Hey YouTube, Shelka04 here. So while I've got a few hours on my hands, I wanted to make a video about the sous vide method of cooking food, basically. So let's talk first about the sous vide device. It's pretty straightforward and not as intimidating as some people make it out to be. This is it. And basically what this is a water heater and circulator. And you can see up here we've got 143 degrees. And down here, this is the temperature. I can change it by doing this. And now, in a minute or two, the temperature will go up. But basically, it heats the water to that temperature and then holds it there to a tenth of a degree. And down here, we're circulating the water. And what that'll do is cook the food in the airtight bag to that temperature and hold it there for as long as you want. Now, the reason I'm making this video, as I said, we've got some time on our hands, and I wanted to talk about this because this is my third attempt at sous vide cooking. The last two I came up were my first shot, and they came out a little weird, and the reason is because we've got the steak cooking in here, and the steak's been cooking for, 3 hours now, and it's probably ready, although it was frozen when I threw it in there, so we're going to go for another hour. But the issue is, you can see that there's juices, or blood, or whatever you want to call it. Now, you could eat this steak as it is now, because that stuff has been pasteurized, and no longer has any germs or anything. But aesthetically, it probably looks like ass. And so what you need to do is, once you're done cooking, open it up and take it out and finish it on, what I'm going to do is finish it on a hot grill outside. I'm just going to sear the outside real quick and darken up the meat and go from there. Now, the other thing you need to keep in mind is you need to work with this meat pretty quickly. And that's something I didn't discover until a little late in the game last time I tried this. But the idea of letting the meat rest and all that is complete bullshit this time around. You want to work with the meat as quickly as possible because it's going to cool down the minute you take it out. It's going to start cooling down. And, what I discovered when I tried my first piece of meat last time I tried this was, by the time all the sides were ready and the food was plated and all that, the meat was basically at room temperature, which, it was okay, but it wasn't what I was expecting. So you need to work with the meat pretty quickly because it's not going to get any hotter, and you don't need to let it rest to absorb the juices or any of that. That's a fallacy when you're using the sous vide method. So, I may make a follow-up video to this, but otherwise, I wanted to share with you my experiences. This is, again, my second attempt at sous vide. I've done chicken before and flank steak before, but today we're doing two medallions of filet mignon, so we're going to see how that turns out. I may do a follow-up video later, but if not, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. Otherwise, Shelka04 out. Thanks.